Matt Stepp, Dave Campbell's Texas football back here at the Northwest 7-on-7 state qualifying tournament. Here with the head coach of those Southlake Carroll Dragons, Coach Riley Dodge, our good friend. And, Coach, I appreciate you taking a minute to chat with us before you kiddos get going today.
Thanks for having me, Matt.
All right, first of all, you have a tumultuous relationship with 7-on-7 sometimes. I know there's good and bad to it, obviously. But when you watch your kids play today, what do you want to see from your kiddos when they're competing today?
Well, I think the biggest thing, a lot of people do the same way we do, is just, we hand it over to the kids. Our quarterback's our offense coordinator, our safety's our defense coordinator, and you kind of get to see how they manage the football game a little bit, and the clock and all that good stuff. So it's fun to see it in that aspect, and but just see them operating, competing. I think that's the biggest thing we want to see.
Quarterbacks, take your drops, right?
Quarterbacks, you better take your drops.
No taking the snap and standing there, right?
I'll lose my mind.
No video. We don't need video of that, right?
No, we do not. No, we do not.
All right, you guys wrapped up spring ball recently. Overall, what'd you want to get out of spring ball, and do you feel like you got that accomplished? And most importantly, did you get out of it healthy?
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. I say it every year. We got out of it healthy. Had a lot of guys step up. We had some older guys that we held out that were still nursing injuries from the season, so we had some younger kids step in, and those were some bright spots. So we felt like we built some depth in the spring, and felt like our quarterback made a big jump going into the summertime.
All right, now you got to have that depth if you want to make those deep playoff runs. All the teams that play in December typically have depth, so you got to build that up in the spring, right? Yeah,
I mean, it's huge. I mean, we're just trying different things and putting kids in uncomfortable situations and see how they handle it, especially the pups. And we have a pretty talented rising sophomore class that's going to be able to help us out a little bit and build that depth. But no, that was huge. You don't know until you turn the film on and put them in those situations. But I'm really, really happy.
How do you assess your district going into the season? Obviously, I think most would agree you guys are probably the favorites. You guys have won the district and been a consistent powerhouse. Everybody knows the tradition that you guys have at Southlake Carroll. But the rest of the district, it seems like overall, I think it's going to be everyone in the district seems to have taken a step forward. I know Byron Nelson lost a lot offensively, but they've got a lot back on defense. I think Eaton's bringing a lot back. They're going to be experienced. The Keller schools are always tough, and they kind of beat up. It's hard to tell from them because they always kind of beat up on each other. The depth in the district, I think, is going to be pretty solid this year, top to bottom. Would you agree?
Yeah, it really is. I mean, I think we've all kind of been grouped together for the last 5 years just by proximity, so we've seen each other a lot. But you've seen the growth in all the programs, and it's kind of hard to go through every single one. But, when you talk about Byron Nelson, just very, very athletic. They had a heck of a year last year. We had a battle with them late in the season. Eaton's going to continue. They're growing like crazy out there. So they're getting athletes in left and right. But just across the board, the Kellers, like you said, it's a very competitive district. There's really not a night off. And we understand that we have a target on our back, and we have to be ready each and every week.
You can't just roll off the bus, and because you have Southlake on your uniform, you're going to win, right? You guys got to come out and play well, right?
Yeah, and I think we talk about that all the time. I think that's you want to play in a program like that where you're on edge all the time, and you are going to get everybody's best shot.
All right, final question for you. This is a fun one. I've always wondered this about you. I can tell a lot about a person by this question. All right, are you a pancake or waffle guy, and why?
I'm an Eggo waffle guy.
Okay.
I mean, I like waffles. I'm not a big waffle guy from your traditional.
Like the waffle maker in the hotel?
No, I'm more of just from like Kroger or Tom Thumb. Just go get it out of the carton and just put it in the toaster myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's convenient. You like to be in control, right?
Yeah.
You want to control how well done it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the offensive quarterback in you. I think you want to be in control.
Yeah, and I might be a little crazy, but I like my waffles a little burnt. Okay. So I like the control, the toastiness.
I got you. Okay,
yeah,
there you go.
Yeah.
Riley Dodge, waffle guy. Coach, enjoy watching your kids compete today, and good luck in 2023. And as always, I appreciate what you do for student athletes in the state of Texas.
Thanks, Matt. Appreciate it.